Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of February 2021. I hope everyone is doing well. I know I've already posted a Taurus reading this morning. Unfortunately, there was a mistake made, and to avoid all the confusion, I wanted to redo that reading because comments started to come in regarding, it was confusing to people regarding which sign it was. So I just wanted to redo it so there is no confusion for people. I did have a very difficult week last week, so I'm just coming back to like normal routine, and I have a lot of things that I'm catching up. So I just innocently made a mistake when I was doing the Taurus reading. But anyway, please remember, so I would like to thank you for your patience. Please remember, this is a general reading. There will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, Taurus. Again, this is for the month of February 2021 for the sign of Taurus. Now, in the past position, we do have the Star, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the obstacle position, we have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Empress. In the present position, we do have the Lovers, clarified by the Eight of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we have the World, clarified by the Hermit. A very positive reading overall. There are no towers, no devils, no deaths. There are no kind of panicky cards. In the past position, we do have the Star, which is a really beautiful, wonderful card. It's a card of a wish coming true. It's a card of creativity and hope and optimism. It's a card that relays the message that you have a bright future that is waiting for you. It's a really good omen, and it sets a nice tone for the rest of the reading as well. This is a major arcana card. It's very significant, and it's all about finding peace and finding healing. The Star card comes after usually a bit of a traumatic event that happens, and it brings healing with itself. It's a card of moving forward. So definitely keep that in mind. But the Star overall is a really wonderful card. For some people, for very few, it could also mean a little bit of fame coming your way, a little bit of recognition for work that you may have done in the past. I really like that it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is my personally favored card. It's a card of new beginning, but also of an increased abundance. It could be that abundance is in the form of friends, in the form of advice. It could also be money. It could also be like studies oriented or work oriented. The Ace of Pentacles is truly a wonderful beginning that brings stability with it. It makes you feel confident. It makes you feel like you're, moving in the right direction. Even though there may be challenges still ahead, it gives you that kind of warm feeling on the inside that you are going to be able to overcome whatever it is in front of you. So it's a wonderful combination, very strong as well. In the obstacle position, we do have the Two of Swords, which is a card that suggests you will have a difficult choice to ponder in the month of February. And it could be that you, as a result of that choice, you're kind of being placed in a difficult position because you're unable to compromise. Perhaps you want to compromise and make sure that everyone around you is happy with whatever decision you choose to make. But when you have the Two of Swords in the obstacle position, definitely there is lack of progress. Definitely, because this person is between the land and the sea, and they're not feeling particularly comfortable because they know people are waiting on a decision from them. And on top of everything, there's a little bit of information that may not be known to you because we have the Moon in this card, which has that element of having deception. Definitely, the Two of Swords as an obstacle card could mean a little bit of conflict. It could be that someone around you does not understand certain, decisions you've made, or the course you are proceeding, towards or in a direction of, and as a result, they may be saying not such nice things about you. The swords are a suit of challenges. The swords are usually bring tests to us to kind of give us stronger confidence in ourselves, especially once we overcome those tests. And it is clarified by the Empress, which is all about your home environment. When you have the Empress in the obstacle position, it could suggest that you're not paying attention to things that are happening in your home. So make sure that you focus on home relationships, friends, family. Make sure that you don't neglect taking care of things at home. Perhaps you haven't made a doctor's appointment in a while, or you haven't set aside a little bit of money for retirement. But there are certain things at home that are requiring your attention in the month of February, as we see here in the cards. In the present position, we do have the Lovers, which is really amazing. The Lovers is a card of union. It's a card of partnerships, friendships. It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but for most people it is about love. It could also be following your heart and focusing on doing what truly brings you happiness. Do remember that heart is much smarter than our brain, and so following the heart and allowing emotions to feel free and to be free, because the Two of Swords in the obstacle position could suggest you are suppressing a little bit of the emotion, not allowing the emotions to come through, whereas the Lovers do allow emotions to come through and remind you that following the heart is very important. We do have the Eight of Cups in the clarifying position, which does suggest that there may be something you are not you're trying, it's not that you're not happy with something, but you are trying to change something that would better suit you in the long run. It does look like you're changing a little bit of your priorities and really focusing on things that matter to you, and realizing that your path leads you to something different that would bring you more happiness and fulfillment and contentment, which of course is what we are striving for. Now in the future outcome position, we do have the World, which is a card of accomplishments and success and leveling up. It's a card that shows us a dancing person, and the dancing figure provides balance as well as shows us evolution, that you go from the Fool, where you are not sure, what lies ahead. You're starting out on a journey, and you then get the World, which is the completion of the journey, going through all the challenges, making it over, all the tests that come in, as well as obstacles that sort of stand in your way, and making yourself a much stronger, much more accomplished person. The World is all about leveling up and becoming an expert at something, and it also is about other people kind of asking you for advice. How were you able to accomplish, having a wonderful relationship? How were you able to accomplish doing something at work, or, perhaps studies in school, getting a degree? The World is a card of accomplishment. The World is a card that says you worked really hard at something, and as a result, you're getting this recognition. It brings success, it brings abundance, it brings the ability to see the world as it truly is and be aware. It's interesting that it's clarified by the Hermit, which of course brings that wisdom and the ability to guide oneself in the right direction. The light that the Hermit holds in his hand kind of shines the way he needs to move forward, and it's definitely a very powerful combination, because both of these cards are major arcana cards, and both the World as well as the Hermit suggest that you are accomplishing your goals, you're moving towards your dreams, and as a result you may be reflecting and evaluating in a adjusting as you go sort of along the way. But the World is a card that reminds you to be happy with what you have accomplished, to maybe pause for a minute, to reflect, to maybe kind of realize that the universe is smiling on you and is appreciating the light worker that you are, spreading positive vibrations to other people as well. Let's see what energy oracle cards I pulled, and we have Door to Romance, wonderful. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and Healer of the Ages. Definitely you're going to be doing a little bit of healing in the month of February, which is really wonderful, and as a result becoming stronger spiritually and becoming more aligned with your heart and your mind, which is going to help you manifest all the wonderful things in the year of the bull, Taurus. It is a very, very important year for you, 2021. We're basically through the first month, which is January. So definitely make sure you have really solid plans, goals, dreams, and you are holding yourself accountable as you move forward throughout the year, because it will go by quickly. Door to Romance is a wonderful card suggesting that your relationship, there is going to be, if you already have a romantic relationship in your life, it's going to be a lot stronger and deeper. If you do not have a romantic relationship in your life, then be on the lookout of meeting someone. But there's a really strong vibe here that there's someone already in your life that you may not be aware of, but there are feelings towards you. I do sense a hesitancy on that person's part to communicate those feelings to you. But there is definitely someone in your life that you have already that you may not know has feelings for you, but there's a very strong vibe of, really powerful feelings coming through. So definitely make sure you keep an eye out for that. And the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, is all about following your desires, having a plan to achieve your dreams and your goals, and making sure that you act and put everything into action and start manifesting things that need to come true in order for you to move forward towards your dreams and your goals. Let's see what answers from angels I pulled. And we have choose a new direction. We have it's up to you, and be assertive. So definitely there is going to be a little bit of an adjustment happening in the month of February. There will be some situations where you're going to have to adapt as you go along, but you also have a lot of freedom in the month of February as well, Taurus. The divine here kind of is letting you make all the decisions. That's why you have the Two of Swords in the obstacle position, because there are certain things that you are a little bit nervous about decisions. As far as making decisions, you're a little bit nervous about those. But there is something, there is going to be an opportunity that is coming your way. The World is a really powerful card, and there's going to be recognition, there's going to be an opportunity. You also have an opportunity coming your way with the Lovers as well, because the Lovers encourage you to follow your heart and to really put a lot of effort into making your dreams come true. But definitely there's going to be a little bit of a difficult decision as well. That's why you have the choose a new direction. So there's going to be a bit of a change to which you're going to have to adapt, but it's not something that you're going to be unable to overcome. And definitely be assertive, not just in communication, but be assertive in your thinking, be assertive in moving forward, and, choose to take action. Make sure that you take advantage of all the opportunities and make sure that you kind of do move forward with that mentality and philosophy of a person who takes action, as this year is extremely crucial. You will rely in the future on things that you started this year. You will rely on projects that have come to fruition this year. So it's definitely a very important time in the life of a Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.